I'm here today with Beverly Lindstrom, the Chief Operating Officer for preemploy.com. Hello, Beverly.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, my pleasure. The main reason we're talking today is we wanted to talk about the fact that preemploy.com is offering up to $500,000 in free services around employment screening, FACIS 1M, FACIS 1M monitoring. Can you touch upon that? What exactly is that $500,000 and who is it potentially for?
So Preemploy is offering free compliance programs in the form of I-9 E-Verify or the FACIS 1M, which is a comparable program to your OIG program that you're running either monthly or through internally or through a third party. And so our free compliance program is basically that. We'll fund up to the $500,000 per hospital system for qualifying, and part of the qualifying is the transition of new hire and ongoing background screening services to us.
So the LEIE and OIG, that's the exclusion list, the people that are published both at the federal and state level. And then FACIS 1M encompasses that, but it has something like 300 sources more?
Almost 300, right? And so the OIG is required for Medicare and Medicaid funding, and there's also a lot of other screenings and requirements for other state programs or federal state funded. And so the FACIS 1M includes up to 300 and including 35 states. So it's meeting most of the requirements for those other compliance programs. And a lot of companies are doing it in-house with their own people, and maybe only just doing the OIG and outsourcing some others, or maybe it's all being outsourced. Preemploy is offering this free service. We will take on that compliance through our partner with FACIS, and so that's a free or reducing your overhead costs for it during this program that we're offering during this unstable economic time. Or you can choose to do the I-9 E-Verify platform and service.
So this is an opportunity for the people that touch upon the finance to say, hey, here's an opportunity to save up to $500,000 in services that you're already consuming. You're already doing employment screening. You already have to be OIG compliant. All the people in the organization, not just the medical professionals, but anybody in the organization has to be OIG compliant. So if someone wants to know a little bit more about this, we have a click to call button here, the 1-800 numbers here, as well as an inquiry form. And we did another webinar, and we'll link to that below, where we really took a deep dive into FACIS 1M because it was fascinating. The 300 sources, the DOJ, the SAM, on top of that, the fact that it was a continuous monitoring solution. And so it can reduce your administrative overhead. It can also increase quality assurance by it being a lot more automated and a lot less manual input. So rather than us kind of going into that right now, this was a shorter, just to educate people on how can they truly get $500,000 in services that Preemploy is offering. Is there a time frame on this? Is this just like for the next few days, or is this going to be an ongoing program for a while?
Well, we would like to offer it for some period of time, but as you know, things are changing all over the world at this time. So I would say the sooner the better. Click into it, give us a call, a conversation, just an easy discussion to answer our questions, answer your questions, and see if it's a good fit. We believe it's a powerful compliance program. Its ability for hospitals and hospital associations to increase their profitability and increase their compliance coverage, and still maintaining the level of background screening services that they're currently receiving.
This really is a win-win opportunity, and we don't know how long Preemploy is going to be able to offer it. So if you are looking to save your organization up to $500,000 in employment screening, and you would like to ensure quality, we have the inquiry form, the 1-800 number, as well as we're going to have a form where if you'd like to send the other webinar that does the deep dive into FACIS 1M to somebody in your human resources department or your compliance office, you can put in their email and they'll automatically get a link to the webinar. So thank you so much, Beverly, for coming today and explaining all this for us. Have a wonderful day, and thank you.
Thank you.